Welcome to News Alert on Capital Television.
A chemical explosion has claimed the lives of 4 people, further injuring 2 others who are receiving treatments at the Tema General Hospital. Limbs were scattered when the news team got to the scene. The accident happened this afternoon at Community 12, a suburb of Tema. Eyewitnesses say the house serves as a residential place and a work center where batik tie and dye is produced. According to eyewitnesses, although the exact cause of the explosion cannot be ascertained, the explosion might have been caused by the chemicals used in coloring raw cloth.
Between 12:30 and 1. The metiani boom. It's a bomb. Bomb atupa. Afei aniema nyina scatter ye louver glasses ne ewo ye fie nyina abobo ye car mienu ne hwehwe ene ne bibia abobo. Windscreen ne a back screen na abobo afi yetu ye ne a we hu se nipa nam kra tetigu fomo ndiye de nim de esi o na epagya dan me epagya no about 6 inches high ebo ifia ndiye dan from mo e be see from many electricity for me.
Yeah, I had the explosion around 12:20 that way, and we all rushed to the scene, and we got to the back of the house. There's a boys' quarters there. Some of us, we couldn't gather the courage to enter.
Our crew was dispatched to the scene. And when they got to the scene, they found out that there were bodies that has been scattered all around, and the building too was heavily cracked. That's the scene that they met. So the other security agencies too were informed, and they also arrived at the scene. But so far, we can account that 4 people were dead, including Nana. We can't determine what kind of explosion unless investigation is carried out. Although there were chemicals there for tie and dye, so we don't know exactly what kind of explosion occurred at that time.
Sab Achim Techiman Chief or Saberima Apia Danso II, who owned the house, was among the deceased. It is not clear whether the house owners have permission to operate the business in the house.
President John Mahama has expressed reservations concerning the inappropriate use of social media to spread fear and panic in the country, calling on chiefs and stakeholders to counsel to the youth to refrain from such actions. His concern follows a recent anonymous voice message circulated on WhatsApp, which claimed government has conspired with health workers to cover up the onset of the deadly Ebola virus disease in the country, and other false messages warning Ghanaians of impending earthquakes. The president made these comments when he broke ground for the reconstruction of a sugar factory at Komenda in the central region. According to the president, using the social media to spread lies and inaccurate facts only sparks fear and panic amongst the general public.
Former President Jerry Rawlings is seeking a perpetual injunction at the Fast-Track High Court to restrain Professor Kweku Danso-Boafo, Ghana's ex-High Commissioner to the United Kingdom, from proceeding with the launch of his book titled J.J. Rawlings and the Democratic Transition in Ghana. According to court documents filed by President Rawlings, the ex-diplomat has breached a contract between them, as he was supposed to get his approval on the final draft of the book before launching and selling, and that it was a precondition that he would be allowed to approve the final work. He added that although Professor Danso-Boafo duly sent a transcript of the book to him, he has not yet approved it because it contained inaccuracies and distortions. Rawlings, who contends that he has a proprietary interest in the book, adds that unless restrained by the court from launching the book, Professor Danso-Boafo will tarnish his image with his inaccurate representation of facts. Former President John Agyekum Kufuor has appealed for calm in the MPP after party supporters stormed the headquarters of the party, disrupting a press conference being addressed by Chairman Paul Afoko and General Secretary Kwabena Japon. In a press statement signed by spokesperson for the former president, Mr. Kufuor described the mayhem as a sad event which is alien to the traditions of the New Patriotic Party. Meanwhile, 2012 presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party, Nana Akufo-Addo, has urged party members to desist from actions which can compromise efforts to win power in 2016. He urged all MPP members to promote the kind of actions which bring party members together and eschew those that seek to divide the rank and file of the party.
The West African Examinations Council has released the provisional results of candidates who wrote the May-June 2014 West Africa Senior School Certificate Examination. Out of 242,162 candidates who wrote the examination, 68,062 of them, representing 28.11%, made grades A1 to C6 in at least 6 subjects, including English language and core mathematics, and are therefore eligible for admission to tertiary institutions. According to a statement signed by the Principal Public Affairs Officer of WAEC, Mrs. Agnes Ter Kujo, the council had already posted the results online, and candidates who want to check their results can do so on the WAEC website using a scratch card. The statement further stated that the council was in the process of dispatching the results to the schools and advised candidates to contact heads of their schools for their results. Madam Ter Kujo added that in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service, candidates who owe school fees cannot access their results online until they go to their schools and settle their arrears.
Health officials all over the world have been trying to manufacture a cure for the Ebola virus. Although the experimental drug, ZMapp, has been said to cure Ebola effectively, there is still no known cure. Plant and herbal medicine have been used to treat and cure diseases for centuries. Kola nuts, for example, have been said to slow the rapid breakdown of an Ebola patient's defense system. Traditional healers, herbal doctors, and alternate medicine practitioners say they have been sidetracked in the quest to find a cure for the disease, suggesting that stakeholders are downplaying the importance of these other health practitioners in shoring up our defenses should a confirmed case of Ebola be reported in the country. Not long ago, the Ashanti Regional Branch of the Ghana Federation of Traditional Medicine Practitioners decried the exclusion of herbal medicine in current national campaign against the Ebola disease.
As a homeopath or a homeopathy center like mine, we have so many remedies. We don't call it medicine. It's called remedies that helps boost the immune systems every day. So if the staffs are taking the remedies, myself, I'm taking some. And some people, when they come, we have a place, we feel their condition is very critical. We suspect bad because we don't have anything to test to prove that the person is having the Ebola or not. So we have a place, we just let the person sit, we mix a medicine for him or her, start taking it. If there's any sign of improvement, there we are doing it. But here, we have a medicine always protect the immune system, very strong ones. And also we have some food or diet that we normally teach our patient to take and all that. So I think we are on course. But since we don't have anything to prove now, as a person is having an Ebola at my center here, I can't say yes or no. But as for the drugs to help you, for you to be strengthened all day, yeah, that one is there.
There is no known cure for the disease which has already claimed thousands of lives in Guinea, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, and Liberia.
Liberia's government has imposed a nationwide night curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. in an effort to prevent the spread of the deadly Ebola virus. The epidemic of the hemorrhagic disease has killed nearly 1,300 people in Liberia, Sierra Leone, and Guinea, and has also affected Nigeria. Between August 14 to 16, Liberia recorded the most new deaths, 53, followed by Sierra Leone with 17 and Guinea with 14.
There is a little well in West Point, and that is where the had these quarantine centers and they took apart the place because they thought that they were because of scariness. And yesterday the president announced KFC from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. And then because of that area, no one cannot come out of that area and no one cannot go in. That is the West Point place because they want to quarantine the people there. And they don't want to allow it. And they said yesterday that even the president made the announcement. And then today, they cannot make movement to anywhere. Some of them are complaining they don't have food in their houses and other stuff. So they try to go against it. And the police and the army still try to stop them by putting tear gas and then other stuff. I mean, stopping them.
Besides infection in border zones, Liberia is fighting to stop the spread of the virus in the poorest neighborhoods of its capital, such as the West Point slum, where at the weekend a rock-throwing crowd attacked and looted a temporary holding center for suspected Ebola cases, 17 of whom fled. However, residents of the West Point community are protesting against authorities, saying they have no access to food and other necessities, and so far haven't got supplies which were promised. They have engaged in a series of riots, and security forces have had to use tear gas to dissipate the crowd of protesters.
Ghanaian-born Chelsea and France legend Marcel Desailly is under investigation for tax evasion. The Swiss Stars Administration Office has been asked by France to turn over all the information it has on an account the former defender holds with banking giant UBS. It is not clear if Desailly faces claims of impropriety or whether the investigation is simply routine. But Switzerland has been assisting France in eliminating double taxation and preventing fraud and tax evasion. French authorities made the request in December last year, and Desailly, one of France's most respected players of the last 20 years, has 30 days to oppose his home nation's request. The 45-year-old is not the first French footballer to be investigated under similar circumstances. Earlier this year, Switzerland handed the French bank details belonging to former French players Claude Makélélé and current Manchester City youth team coach Patrick Vieira. Desailly enjoyed an illustrious playing career, including stints with Marseille, AC Milan and Chelsea, twice winning the Champions League.
Ghana's fastest rapper Sarkodie has gone political on his latest track titled Inflation. The song speaks about some national and economic challenges confronting Ghanaians. In the song, Sarkodie urges President Mahama to fix the falling cedi, fuel shortages, an exorbitant increase in fuel prices, high cost of electricity and bad road networks. Here is an excerpt of the song.
Internet eboni tiankola fees sikenia woni muhia wase agish economy ne mumpiti su grease ekomti na Ghana for dodo ni pi.
Capital TV over the weekend celebrated Homowanne, a maiden cultural event geared towards the celebration of yearly Homo Festival by the chief and people of the Gamashi state in grand style. Notwithstanding light showers of rain, the atmosphere was charged as top artists from across the globe like